and ensure that all forex activities comply with Ghana's laws and regulations. The details of the brief are as follows. In the early hours of today, Tuesday, December 9th, 2025, a team from the Criminal Investigation Department's Operation Unit and officials from the Bank of Ghana, acting on intelligence, conducted an operation at major hotspots in targeted areas of Accra, including Tudu, Circle, Airport, and Osu. These locations were identified as consistent sites of illegal forex trading. In total, 29 suspects, including Togolese, Beninois, Nigerians, and Ghanaians, were arrested. The following amounts of money were recovered. Cash in Ghana cedis, 1,266,770 Ghana cedis. Cash in CFA, 100,000 CFA. Cash in Naira, 3,383,570 Naira, of which 1,266,770 Naira is on a money points machine, eCash. Cash in dollars retrieved, $5,105. About an hour after the earlier operation, the team revisited the said locations and arrested 12 more suspects, bringing the total arrests for today to 41. All cash exhibits have been secured and will be forwarded to the Bank of Ghana for safekeeping as investigations continue to charge the suspects eventually and put them before court. It is imperative to note that a similar operation was conducted in November 2025. Earlier on the November 20th, 2025, at 11 a.m., a similar operation was carried out by the same team at Osu Oxford Street and Kwame Nkrumah Circle near GCB. A total of 28 suspects were arrested then and put before the Circuit Court in Accra, where they were granted police inquiry bail. Those arrested in this operation also included both Ghanaian and foreign nationals, all detained for unauthorized forex trading. Money seized included Ghana cedis and some foreign currencies. All cash exhibits were secured and forwarded to the Bank of Ghana for safekeeping as investigations continue. In all, a total of 90 suspects have so far been arrested since this operation commenced in August 2025. Out of this number, 13 have been charged and brought before the Accra Circuit Court, while all cash exhibits, as I earlier mentioned, have been secured and forwarded to the Bank of Ghana for safekeeping as investigations continue. To conclude, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete-Yomono, I extend special appreciation to the leadership and officials of the Bank of Ghana for the unwavering support and collaboration which have been crucial to the success of this joint enforcement efforts. We also urge all individuals involved in this illegal trade to desist, since offenders will be arrested and prosecuted. We also advise the general public to deal with the banks for all their forex transactions. The Ghana Police Service anticipates closer collaboration with the Bank of Ghana as efforts escalate to eliminate illegal foreign exchange activities. I thank you for your attention. We'll take a few questions. Thank you.
Friends from the media, please. The questions should be limited to this afternoon's press briefing. Thank you. Yes, Peter.
Thank you. Thank you, DG, and congratulations for the efforts so far. But even though this started the report in August, it seems nothing had happened before. Everywhere you pass in Accra, you see them, they are tipping on your hand for you everywhere. How are we going to intensify this to make sure that these people are rid of the street? Because sometimes it becomes a nuisance for you passing through where they are, the way they handle you and do all these things. How can we intensify this and get them off the street completely? And why is the prosecution only 15 or so you mentioned out of 90 arrested? Does it mean other people arrested were not those involved in the operation that they targeted? Thank you.
My name is Philip. I write for I just want to find out their trade. How does it become illegal? That is my first question. My second question is, out of 90, only 13 has been charged. What happens to the rest? Thank you.
Please, any other question?
Peter asked about how we are going to get them off our streets, and it started in August, but can you?
It looked like nothing had happened.
Nothing has, yes. So I mentioned in my brief that this operation was as a result of a sustained intelligence. So you get the intelligence, you monitor, you assess, and at the right time, that is when you move in. So it looks like it has started at a certain point, but it has to build up for us to get a good enough number to make that arrest, to have a good case for us when we go to court. So the operation is not going to end because we've made these arrests. And then also I must mention that it's not just in Accra, it's around the country, in every region where we have this illegal activity going on. We have our men on the ground dealing with it as well. So prosecution also is ongoing, and somebody mentioned that it's only 13. When you make arrests, you need to process them. You need to assess the arrest that you have made, and then when we have enough evidence against them, we put them before court. But we've actually handled every case that we have arrested in the process under which we operate. And they are illegal. Somebody asked what makes them illegal. Yes, illegal because they are not licensed by the Bank of Ghana. You have to do forex trading, you have to get your license. We are not trying to say people should not get into the business. You know what the rules are. You contact Bank of Ghana, get your license, and then you do your legitimate operations. I don't think sitting under trees, calling people like he said, you just call like that, heckling people like that is the right way to do business. So we just encourage people to know what the rules are, what the laws are, and then just work with the rules of Bank of Ghana. So once we find you, if it's illegal, we'll come after you. Thank you.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we bring today's press briefing to a close. Once again, have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.